Alright, YouTube and my eBay friends out there, just giving you a quick demo of these Sonys. Show you real quick. Sony SS-MB150H. And I think I do this every video, but I do apologize for my workbench here. I tend to do my filming late at night, and by the end of the day my bench gets pretty wrecked, so I cleaned it up a little. Anyways, just wanted to demo these speakers real quick. I've actually sold quite a few of these, but I've never recorded them, and out of all the speakers I've sold some pretty high-end ones. Bowers & Wilkins, M&K. I'm not saying these sound better than those, but I will tell you that based on the price, the sound, and just overall being a pretty neat speaker, I'm always excited when I come across these. These are some of my favorite speakers. So no further ado, I put the dust covers on loosely because when they're on all the way, they're pretty firm, which is a good thing unless you're trying to remove the dust cover one-handed and film. So take two. Alright, so here you see it's got the little, I don't know if it's actual Kevlar, but a lot like the Bowers & Wilkins. It's got that finish to it. Aluminum tweeters there. Now, I don't usually listen to my music with the bass up this high, but I put the setting up kind of high, just using my phone here, plugged into my little receiver, which is also for sale. Just wanted to show you how much or how full the sound is that actually comes out of these little speakers. So the box is just shy of 10 inches tall, and I think about 7 inches wide, and I think 6.5 inches deep. So let's see here. Put on a little Pink Floyd for you rock fans out there. Turn it up. Of course, I had the remote far away.
Just not if you can hear me.
Sorry about the naked lady. My wife sells clothes. Alright.
Come on down. I hear you breathing down. Well, I can ease your pain, get you on your feet again.
Okay, so I'm going to switch to different tempo music just to get a little more sound. Be right back. Alright, so this song I think usually sounds pretty good on good speakers, so.
Ever close your eyes, ever stop and listen, ever feel alive, and you're nothing missing. You don't need a reason, let the day go on and on. Let the rain fall down everywhere around you, give into it now, let the day surround you. You don't need a reason, let the rain go on.
So I'll tell you, these little boxes move enough air that I can feel the air pushing out the port, hitting my forearm, and I'm a good, I don't know, 2.5 feet away. I didn't have them up all that loud. That's definitely some pretty solid air movement going on in there. Alright, so I didn't mean to make this video 4 minutes long. I thought it'd be honestly about 60 seconds. But again, these speakers are just some of my favorites. They're really clean. I think there was a small scuff on one of the bottoms. Let's see if I can get it here. But and then one of the dust covers, like they're pretty much perfect, but like one of them had like a little, there it is, paint on the corner or something. But I'm not seeing any holes or anything like that. Let me get the other dust cover. So my goal with these videos is started selling. My buddy and I, we started Widex Enterprises in about November, and we actually do a lot of private label, sell our own products on Amazon. But to kind of fund that business, we started selling, used electronics and stuff, just stuff that we were familiar with. And and one thing we noticed about eBay is obviously, the customers are very particular, but everyone's very skeptical, and I think worried about getting scammed. We've actually been scammed a couple times as sellers, so I think it goes both ways. And in the event that we ever deliver a product that's not as advertised, just know we do our best. We're not experts in the field of electronics. We're just a couple of dudes, family men, that put a lot of attention into what we do. We're learning every day. When if there's a mistake made, we implement the changes to deliver even better on the next one. But I think where we really stand apart, and if you give us the opportunity, is our customer service on the back end. We're really feel terrible if a customer walks away and doesn't have a good experience. So just know that I think we'd be pretty terrible at selling used electronics if we didn't have good customer service on the back end, because it's inevitable, especially with our CD players. We test them. They just can't always handle the ride. Whether we switched from FedEx recently to UPS, they've been a lot better, but probably about 10% of our CD players, they get to where they're going and they don't read the disc. So initially people thought we we're selling them a broken CD player. Obviously it does nothing but cause frustration to the customer, but we end up paying return shipping, and and if they let us, we send another one out there, so we end up paying shipping three times. So there's definitely no benefit in selling something that's not as advertised. So please give us a chance to win you with our service as well as our quality products, and let us know if you have any questions. So I think this video turned out to be a little bit more than about the speakers, but get to know us a little bit. And we have our site, Widex Enterprises, but my buddy and myself, we also kind of do this on our own. So Ken Lin Goods, that's Ken Lin, one word, Goods, and then Goods is the second word, is the other store, and then myself is DDW LET. So DDW LET, that's just mine and my wife's initials, and so we have a lot of the same stuff. But feel free to add us to your favorites, and let us know how we're doing, and if there's anything we can do better. We're out in Arizona, so we've really struggled trying to set our shipping costs for some of these things to reach our East Coast and Florida. So recently we started doing a lot more flat rate shipping, which doesn't necessarily service our California and the states surrounding Arizona as well as we used to. So if you're in one of those states, just let us know if the flat rate shipping, and we'll work with you on that, as long as we're not here to profit on the shipping. It's just we're trying to use a median where if it's going to New York, we end up paying a little bit out of pocket, and in an effort to try to get some of that business. Unfortunately, eBay doesn't let us set shipping costs by zone or region, which I really wish they did, and then we could do a flat rate by zone. So if I ever have a chance to give feedback, that would be one of them. Alright guys, thank you, and tune in again.